don't ever apologize for doing what's best for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have flyaways for days to try to like pretend like they're not there, especially this guy. We are getting into spring. It's fresh, it's glowy, it's like florals and bees and stuff. I wanted to do something natural, soft, glowy, springy, but with a little bit of pop. So I have a pop of baby pink in the inner corner. Everything else is very natural. The products that I use today on my skin all are great to use during the springtime, during this weather change, and it's gonna make your skin look naturally healthy, glowy, but also give you some coverage. So if you wanna see how I got this look right here, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video. My brows are already done. They are large and in charge. We're gonna get on with the skin. We're gonna really prep our under eye area today. I'm gonna use the Clarins Total Eye Lift. This eye cream is really special because it's supposed to give you a visible eye lift in 60 seconds. Also, this works really, really good underneath makeup. It just helps the concealer and foundation glide on top of this area so smooth and even. This cream also has a powerful formula to target wrinkles, crow's feet, dark circles, which is a huge thing for me, and puffiness. Also, this portion of the video is sponsored by Clarins. I am honored. Thank you so much, Clarins, and we are enjoying our lifted eyes. So I'm gonna prime my face really quick with a gripping primer. I'm using this one from Dominique Cosmetics, the Blur and Moisture Primer. So now I wanna get into making my skin look even and flawless. So now that we have a nice base going on, I'm gonna go into the new NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer with an SPF of 30. SPF is so huge for me these days. I'm really conscious about protecting my skin from the sun and how much SPF is going into my products. So I love that this has an SPF of 30. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand like so. This is the shade St. Moritz, so it's medium 1. It's nice, even. It's not a lot of coverage, but it gives your skin a really nice, healthy, even look. In the springtime, I want my skin to peek through. I want it to look even, healthy, and glowing. So anything that I put on my skin is going to give me like a nice dewy glow. If you're looking for coverage, this is not what you're gonna want, but if you're looking to smooth out your skin, make it look glowy and healthy, this is something that you're gonna like. And it has a lot of SPF. It's more of like a natural beach day kind of makeup. Ooh, I have to be careful on this side because I just got my ear pierced. Finally did it, you guys. I've been wanting my ears pierced for so long. I finally got the 2 extra piercings, and then I did this guy up here, which is healing really nicely, but really hurts. But I'm really hoping that it just heals really fast so I can get the hoop, because that's what I really wanted, but they said I couldn't do a hoop because it takes longer to heal or something like that. So how is your spring going? Have you got the vaccine yet? I know a lot of people have gotten the vaccine, essential workers, medical. My mom got it, my dad, they got the vaccine. My little sister's too young, she's 11, but she didn't get it. So my family in Houston is all vaccinated, which is awesome. I wanna know if you've gotten it and have you had any symptoms from it? Like, did you get sick, or are you just like nothing happened? Let me know. So we are glowy, even, matching the rest of our body, and I like that. See, it's very natural. You can still see my skin and a little bit of texture, but I'm fine with that. So my eyes I want to keep really simple because it's supposed to be like a natural makeup. To set my eyelids, I'm gonna take this powder from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. Heard a lot of good things about it, so I'm gonna use that to set my eyes. Once I put concealer on, I'm gonna use it to brighten my under eyes as well. Okay, so we set the eyes. The eyes are really bright now, but that's okay. I'm gonna basically use a lot of like warm, natural tones, and we're gonna have a pop of pink on the center. I'm gonna pick up Toffee right here from the Transition palette. Pop that all over the crease. If you don't have this palette, you just use any bronzer that you have already in your assortment, and you pop that onto your crease. I always like to lift my eye shape up a little bit, so I'm dragging it out past the brow, but also making sure that there's no harsh edge. So if you feel like you put too much product on a brush, get a clean one and go behind yourself and just clean it up so there's not too much going on. You never want to see where your line starts and ends. So I'm just gonna take this a little bit more and bring it up towards the brow bone like that. I have been getting a lot of questions about my brows, and it's so funny because my brows change depending on my mood, depending on how I have my hand that day or what product I use. So I get a lot of questions on that. My brows change pretty frequently, but lately they've been pretty fluffy and thick. I did a model brow Instagram tutorial. It's on my reels. So if you guys want to know how I do my brows to lyrics, because because it's more entertaining on my Instagram and Reels. I have a lot more fun there with like music. If you want me to do a tutorial on here, let me know because I'll talk you through the process rather than like singing and showing you like a quick clip of it. Let me know. But I always like to really talk through everything that I do on here because my channel is more really helping you guys learn how to do these techniques. So let me know if you want to see that. Then I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush. This one is the Diffuse Crease from Sigma. Love their brushes. I'm gonna take a little bit of a deeper shade. So I'm gonna go into Hazelnut. This is a very warm tone shade. I'm gonna go right below Toffee, just so we can add a little bit more definition there. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm connecting it into my brow and down my nose. That's gonna be like a base for my contour. You don't have to do that, but I like the way it shapes my face a little bit more. So if you want to, you can follow that. If you don't have to bring it in all the way though. Next, I'm gonna go in with just like a nice natural kind of shade. That's this one right here. It's called Natural. And just picking that up with a flat brush, like a semi-flat brush. This is a Kylie brush, it doesn't have a number on it, but it's gonna cover the entire lid, so I'm gonna go over that with this brush and just making sure that our lids look healthy, bright, and even. If you need to fix or blend any part of the crease, you can do that here too with this lighter shade. I'm gonna hit the brow bone with Natural as well. I'm just gonna take Natural and put it right in here. I love to give my brow shape more of a pop, so taking any brightening shade right below the brow, it makes your eyeshadow look nice and clean. Then I'm gonna go on the lower lash line with a little bit of caramel. So I'm gonna take this pencil brush and just take it right underneath, just for a little bit more definition right there. I'm gonna do a little pop of fun because it's spring. This is natural, but a pop of fun. So I'm just gonna grab this pink color from the Now or Never palette. It's called Really Pretty. So I'm gonna take that and pop it right in the corners. So pretty. It's like very soft baby pink. So it's not going to make your inner corners look like too much is going on. It's just the soft pop. And I love that for us. Now that we have that really pretty pop, we're going to line the upper lash line with a natural brown. So I'm gonna take Toffee, it's the same color we used for our crease. And this is a flat definer brush, so it's not gonna be too crazy like I have wing liner on. It's just gonna give us some definition because I am gonna put on lashes. If you want this to be extremely like no makeup, then just put on some mascara. But I want a natural glam spring. So if you consider lashes a little more glam, then I mean they are, I guess, right? These are natural lashes, so it's part of the natural club, okay? For the lashes, I'm gonna take Patrick Ta's She's Natural lashes. These guys right here to go with the theme. I kind of like my lashes to start right where the color of my eye starts, so like right in here. If you look straight, no, they might actually fit. No, these are too long, so I'm gonna cut them and just apply some lash glue. This is from Birdie Lashes. This is a clear lash glue. Your lashes will not move with this glue. It's so good. I like to put it on my lash line because it dries quicker and adheres to the skin a little bit easier and it's less mess. So I like to do this, but you can obviously put it on your lash. Some people even do both. I'll do both today. See, these are so natural and pretty. I'm gonna pop on the other ones and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the lashes. And actually I was trying out this new mascara from Benefit and I was like, it's called They're Real Magnet. I'm not really a molded brush kind of fan, but this one is really, really good. It like pulls out all the little hairs that you never knew you had on your bottom lash line. I really like it, and it seems like it doesn't clump very easy because I've been going at it for a little bit and it's not clumping, which is great. So I just wanted to tell you guys about this mascara because it's really good. You should try it if you haven't tried it yet. So that's it for the eyes. I'm gonna go on to the rest of the face. So I'm gonna take this concealer from e.l.f. This one is called Medium Sand. This is my perfect brightening shade. So I'm just gonna pop that on my inner corners, right there. Well, not exactly like right in my inner corner, but just below it. And right here to lift and to brighten the center of the face. If you want a full coverage concealer that is affordable, this is the one. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second, and while that's like soaking into the skin, I'm gonna go into contouring my face. I'm using the Vanity Makeup Sculpt and Glow Medium Trio. So I'm gonna take that contour shade and contour the nose. So I'm gonna take this brush right here, it's from Vanity Makeup as well, and I'm just gonna contour the nose with the cream. I love contouring with creams. They do take a little bit longer, but it's just my favorite. You can do powder if it's easier for you, but I love a good cream contour because it looks a little bit more natural if you learn how to blend it really seamlessly into the skin. I'm not suggesting that you guys do your makeup like this because it's kind of hard to blend together. I'm doing this because I'm doing a thumbnail photo, so you guys, that's why it looks like this, but I don't suggest that you go and do this because it is difficult. I want to be realistic with you guys. I pretty much only do this for a thumbnail or depending on the video, if it's Instagram or something. Say you are trying to do a video like this and you do want to know how to blend it out. The best way for me to work this into my skin is with a brush because you have more control over the placement and the blending. If you just go in straight with a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, you're gonna lose some of that structure that you created. So make sure that you just softly blend with a brush. This is a Tasha brush from Hank & Henry. You don't want to lose the little parts that you focused on. I'm gonna just clean up this area with the Vanity blender brush. These are really good brushes for contour. To blend in my concealer, I'm gonna use this guy. Hopefully it's gonna be able to move because it's been on there for a while. I'm actually gonna use some of my face mist to soften up the concealer because it's been there for a while. So I'm gonna let that soak in and we're gonna just blend out this concealer. Hopefully it blends. Right here is when you're gonna blend the concealer and the bronzer and the contour into one another so that they kind of marry and flow together, just like that. Okay, I left the concealer on way too long because it is really difficult to blend out, but we know that it's not gonna budge throughout the day. I'm not too worried about the nose brightener because I used the Vanity Makeup cream, so I feel like that's gonna be fine to blend out. But now we're in the center of the face, so I'm gonna go back into this guy, and we are gonna blend that out. Just like so. Now we have a new nose. Oh my god, I love this brush. The precision is so amazing. Wow. I'm gonna go over my face again with the Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist because we're feeling a little dry. But I'm loving how my skin is turning out. If you feel like you don't need all this contour, don't do it. If you don't need it, just put on Tinted Moisturizer, some concealer if you need it, and then move on. But if you're like me and you like the little glam and you like a little bit more brightening, then of course follow what I'm doing. The main part of this spring makeup look is the cheeks and the lips. If the cheeks and the lips are not bright, then it's not spring. Just kidding. You can make it however you want. But for me, I feel like if it's an orangey blush, peachy blush, or a pinky blush, that's what makes it look like, wow, fresh, spring, floral, roses, bees. It's the spring for me. I'm gonna go into these new blushes that just came out from NARS. They're called the Air Matte Blush, and these are the shades. I pulled out a few shades because I'm like, not really sure which way I wanna go yet. I kinda like the Orgasm color. That's this one. It has more of a radiant finish to it. And I've never used this before, but it looks like a really pretty color. Let's see how bright this is gonna be. I'm just gonna pop that on the cheeks. That's cute. It's not too crazy. I'm gonna take this up a little higher, like right on the eye, because I think it looks really cute. There's like a lot of filters that look like this. The one that I use a lot on Instagram has like a really high blush, and I really like how it looks, so I wanna like create that in real life. I don't know, it just gives me more of a girly, fresh vibe when I have more blush higher up on onto my eye area. And it just looks cute. I like the way it looks. I'm gonna take it just above my brow bone and temple, and then right across the nose. All right, so now we're gonna set everything in place and just make sure that nothing really budges. Because I want the outer part of my face to look more radiant, I'm gonna take the new Beauty Blender setting powder. This is called Soft Focus Gemstone. It gives you a nice radiant glow without it being too shimmery. So I'm gonna take Canary and mix a little bit of Buff in there, these two shades. I'm gonna give you a little close up. Mixing these two guys together. You're gonna notice it gives you like a really glowy look in a good way. When I tried it on my hand, I was like, whoa, this is too glossy looking. But when I actually tried it on my face, I was like, okay, it's not bad. And I'm only gonna put this on the outer part of my face. I just wanna look like I have glowy, healthy skin, not like too much shine all over. I really like that. And you don't need any kind of highlight or anything. It just gives you a natural little glow. So to really set the inner part of my face, I'm gonna take that L'Oreal Infallible. She is really full coverage, just to let you know. She's very matte, she's full coverage. So you are protected. And then the e.l.f. concealer on top of that. Oh my god, you are not going anywhere. Your face is gonna stay the same when you wake up the next morning if you happen to go to sleep with it. I'm gonna put that on the center of my face. I like a nice balance for my radiant and matte products. And then after everything is set, I'm gonna go over with the face mist. I put this on like 100 times. I'm dry skin, this is like your best friend. This is my best friend. I'm gonna go for a pink lip. Jacqueline just launched her nude lip collection. So I'm gonna apply this lip liner in Cupcake all over the lip. And then she also has this really pretty pink liquid lip called Mama. And I'm gonna take my finger just to kind of soften the lip color a little bit. I don't want it to be too perfect. I kind of want it to be a little blurry. Actually, this is a little too pink for what I was going for. Ooh, this is cute. This is from Maybelline. It's like a nude called More Buff. I'm gonna pop this on top so it can like calm down the brightness a little bit. It's a beautiful color, but just for this look, we need to tone it down a tiny bit. And then I'm just gonna use my finger to make sure it's more blurred than perfectly lined. And then I'm gonna go over everything with Strawberry Lemonade lip gloss. Ooh, yes. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. This is such a pretty, fresh look. And that blush is actually so perfect. So I am completely done with my look. I really love how this came out. I hope you guys try it out. And if you post it on Instagram, make sure to tag me. I love to see your guys' recreations. And this is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, big hugs, and subscribe to my channel for more. I post every week. I also have 2 videos over here in case you guys want to check them out. And that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.